Hi, my name is Kathleen Allan. I'm a composer and a conductor based in Vancouver, BC. Elektra Women's Choir, who is based here in Vancouver, are starting a 3-year project to support women composers, and as part of that they've given me the opportunity today to tell you a little bit about my Treble works, my works for women's choir. So I've decided to separate my works into 3 sort of main categories, and the first one that I'm going to tell you about is my work for accompanied choir, women's choir with piano accompaniment. Elektra has a fantastic pianist, Stephen Smith, that's worked with them for a long time, so I feel like I've written some of my best piano music for him in particular. The first piece I'm going to talk to you about is called Joy. It was commissioned by Elektra a number of years ago. They've recorded it on their CD, Pure Elektra, and it's available in the Elektra Women's Choir series with Cypress choral music. It's a really exuberant piece. The text is by Sarah Teasdale, and it's about the joy, the utmost joy that you feel when you're in love and in nature and when everything comes together in your life. This is a great piece if you're looking for a concert ender, something really upbeat and something that a intermediate to advanced women's choir can really sink their teeth into. If you like the sound of that piece, I have a couple of other accompanied works with a similar aesthetic that you might like. I've just finished a work for the ACDA Women's Choir Consortium, and that piece is called At the Heart of Our Stillness. It's a beautiful poem by Joy Kogawa. It has some darker and more mysterious undertones, but a similar aesthetic to Joy, and a similar harmonic language. There are also 2 pieces that I'd like to highlight to you that are more appropriate for beginner choirs, or Unison and 2-part, and they are the Linnet, which has an optional flute obligato, and Spring, which is entirely unison and a lyrical expression of nature in springtime with a beautiful piano accompaniment. The second category of my work that I'd like to tell you about is music written in a folk song style or arrangements of folk songs that I've done for women's choir. I grew up in St. John's, Newfoundland, where I was surrounded by the folk music of that province and that island, and I've carried my love for that folk music through everything I've done ever since. Maid on the Shore is about a powerful female character who is captured and ultimately triumphs over her captors. It's extremely energetic, it's very challenging, and it's written for women's choir and percussion. If you're interested in more of my work inspired by folk music, check out Early Spring, which is also an arrangement of a Newfoundland folk song. Both Early Spring and Maid on the Shore are published by Cypress. I also have 2 original compositions that draw on the folk idiom. The first is The Sailor's Question, published by Alliance, and the second is Song of Ronan, which I published through my website. Song of Ronan is a piece that draws from Selkie folklore about a boy who transforms between the seal and human form. It's an epic piece for choir and narrator. I'd also like to share with you some of my a cappella works. They range in difficulty. The most accessible is probably The Close and Holy Darkness, which is a setting of the last few lines of Dylan Thomas's A Child's Christmas in Wales. The Hummingbird is a fast and challenging piece that is built upon a lot of mixed meters. Ring Out Ye Bells is an exuberant Christmas piece that features 3-part harmony throughout and is built on brilliant triadic structures. The harmony is quite effervescent and features a lot of rhythmic interest. It was written originally for the junior choir at St. Michael's Choir School, but has since been performed by both children and adults. I really like the different sound colors that both kinds of ensembles can bring to the piece. Check out my website, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and for more information about all the pieces I've talked about, you can find links in the description below. Thanks so much for watching.